We are now joined by Professor Yoko Ishikura. Professor Ishikura is professor at the Graduate School of Media Design at Keio University. Thank you for granting us some of your time. Despite being the third largest economy worldwide, Japan's economy is stagnating. Is Japan still an innovative champion, or are its glory days over?
It's a very good question. I think we have suffered from the 2 decades of no growth, little growth. And right now, I think the new administration, Abe administration, is doing something, at least something. And it still remains to be seen whether it's going to be, the economy is going to start growing up or not. But at the same time, I think the people's sentiment or emotions have changed quite a bit, much more optimistic, and we see a little bit of hope. And I'm always counting on the next generation. And they're educated, and they have a lot of hope. And they are the ones who are going to create the better world. So I'm pretty sure that Japan is going to change.
Professor Ishikura, after the tsunami in 2011, the demand for new energy sources in Japan is on the rise again. What do you think of Japan's and Russia's intentions in collaborating in the energy sector?
Japan's what? In the energy sector?
Yes.
Okay. I think we sort of made a very short-term decision in terms of the nuclear because we got very scared and everybody wanted to sort of stop. But we really have to have an energy sort of portfolio. We really don't have that much of an alternative energy. And I think it's not like, one source. And we really have to work on the different mix of energy sources.
Coming to the last question, at this year's Gallen Symposium, you're a topic leader for the panel Empowering the Next Generation. In your opinion, which will be the biggest challenges for the new leaders of tomorrow?
I think that the biggest challenge is that the world has really changed. The landscape has changed. It's much more complex. It's much more interconnected. There are more devices at the same time. And so everything it requires a lot of thinking, a lot of creative, innovative solutions. And I would say the biggest challenge for the younger generation is the intergenerational divide. What I mean by that, I think the lifestyle that the younger generation has lived so far is completely different from the older generation. It's very difficult to bridge that gap, and because the assumptions are very different, but you're not aware of the difference in assumptions. So you really have to communicate, what kind of lifestyle you have, at the same time, what kind of world you want to create, the younger generation is, and communicate with to the older generation, because after all, you need some help and some support from the older generation, leaders of today.
Professor Ishikura, thank you very much. Enjoy your time at the 43rd Gallen Symposium. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.